Hi, I'm Nicholas. I've got a problem. I'm only running on 16 FPS, and that has a reason. Oh my gosh. Alright guys, so welcome back to another episode on the Nation, and you already saw it in the intro. Man, this is crazy. I mean, I was messing around with the villagers a bit, and I found out that Tango text design is, out of whatever reason, not working on this particular server. I don't know if it works on any other server, but I know it does not work on this server. But then I came up with my own little way in my creative world. Hell, chicken noise, villager noise, every noise, and I'm lagging out the server quite a bunch. So, man, we should kill some chicken. Let me turn down the volume a bit. Whoa, 3%. That should be doable, so turn down your speakers. I cannot work with like 20 FPS or 15. Man, this is loud. Hell. Let's turn the sound off. So, I've now got this chicken farm, as you may have seen in my other video, which I will link in the end. And now I've included these two buttons. This button right here is for the water, so the bigger chickens will just drown when they grow up. And this button is just for decoration. And this button right here is hooked up to an what you gonna call it? I don't know how to call that right now. But if you flick it, the door opens and closes, and that has a reason. I brewed me some instant damage potions, which we can just throw in there. So now we are level 39. We should go enchant. Well, let's just do that. And wow, this is madness. You can see how many XP are in there, and hell, that's only the meat that dropped out. Remember that. And right here are my feathers, and in here it's stocking up on quite some chicken. Man, oh man, we can do some trading today. And speaking of trading, I have the farm over there in my creative world tested out, as I just said. It is a bit different from Tango text design, but I don't really know what is the difference particularly from his design. Well, let's just leave these XP ops there, then you just hit it again. Yeah, it's a T flip-flop down there. A T flip-flop, that's what it was called. So let's go up. Now we could turn on the volume again. 7% should be good for your ears. So yeah, I tested it out and now it works like crazy. As you can see right... Don't screw me. Don't screw me off. As you can see right there, hearts popping up everywhere, and I stood around here for maybe 2 or 3 hours, and we have got almost 400 entities in here. Hell, that's way too much. So we kind of need to have a other villagers breeding up here. So I can just go over the things which I have in here right now. Do I have stable? Yeah, around 30 FPS. That should be good. So this right here is the breeding cell for the villagers. Right here, as you can see, they are breeding like crazy, and they can see a villager actually going up and dropping down. And the villagers are gonna breed in here because up there, I don't know if you can really see it, up there are 6 doors with a villager on top. I didn't encase it because then it just did not work at all, but that should be good. He shouldn't jump down, and there is also enough light up there so no zombie spawns, and that should be good. he doesn't jump down because there's a higher fall than 3 blocks. Hell, another villager just grew up, and then he won't jump down because he would take damage from that. So they breed in here, and their babies stay in there. Wow, this is laggy a bit. I'm sorry about that. The babies are in there, as you can see right there, those little peckers, and once a day triggers, this system comes in place. So as you can see, a daylight sensor right here, and there is redstone with a short pulsar, which is just working like this, pushing the block up and sending out a short redstone signal into that repeater, and that is then gonna oh, you just saw it. That is then gonna trigger the mechanism. There's another short pulsar here which controls this piston, which then quickly pushes in and then goes out. But before that happens, this piston pulls that block off, then this pushes them in, the small villagers, and then this retracts and this closes again. So these small villagers are gonna be sitting right in here under that water stream, and when they grow up, then they will just go through that water canal. And hell, this is madness. I would have never expected it to be so good. So this switch right here is just there for to kind of build up on more villagers in there, as it is not triggering anything then, and they'll just grow up in there, and then we could have more breeding, but I think that should be good for now. And this switch right here is hooked up to a little torch tower, which is right there where you can see the piston, and that is for deactivating the breeding. So then it, oh, another villager, you can see right there, and that then deactivates the doors so they don't register it as a valid house anymore, and then they stop breeding eventually. But right now this is madness. So I have this little setup right here, but I don't really think I want to use it right now. We have got one villager in here who wants emeralds for glass. I don't really know if we want to try that out. We've got so many others in here, so there should be a perfect one or some more. I'm just clicking through the glass right here to see. Oh, 30 paper. I've built up a lot of paper and sugarcane, and this farm is already farmable. So do we have an emerald? Let's just go for it once, and if he doesn't unlock the next trade, then we wasted an emerald, but we can get it back pretty easily, so that should not be that big of a deal. And then we put all our items which we traded in here. For example, the glass goes in here, so everything of these items is traded already, even a diamond pick, which is always good. Did he transform? Yeah. Written book for emerald. Well, then we can at least get our emerald back. Feathers are unlimited. Insects are also not hard to get, and for books we got our cow farm right over there, so not really cost effective, but it's okay. Let's write him something. How about an A? Sign and close, and give it to him. I mean the book, not anything else. Oh man, this is crazy. I mean, come on now. Love is in the air. Ooh. Hell. Why is it working now and why didn't it work in the beginning? I don't really know. But this might be a problem that they are still breeding down here. But we can fix that easily. So let's see. Did you... Screw you. I don't want to trade no compasses. I've got 2 in here already. And these are all the items we are eventually gonna need. And now let's try and grab a new one. No baby, please. Okay, blacksmith. Oh, that seems to be good. We kind of need to keep him somewhere. Do we want a diamond chest plate? Maybe. Let's store him somewhere. Let's just put a lag in the track right there, so he just stays there. Hopefully, yeah, that will be enough. And then we can just grab ourselves a new minecart. Maybe we'll trade some diamond chest plates later on, but it is on the first slot, so we have to keep in mind that it might not be easy to unlock again. So let's grab another one. Hopefully we get something like a paper trade soon. And I don't want to sell books, because books are quite expensive. I know it's not that expensive, but you have to farm leather and all that stuff for it, so I don't really think it is worth it. Then paper would be better. Do we have any beef? Oh yeah. So let's try that out. Put it in there. Maybe we can trade some more if he wants more. Maybe. Come on. Come on, guy. Oh, even more. Okay, that's nice. And now he wants to rip us off. No. No way. So now we sold our raw beef. Wait. Don't die. Maybe we can sell even more. This stag as well. Maybe. Do you want it? I know you want it. Nope. You don't want it. Okay then. Bye bye. So let's put that back in there and get another one. Man, my frame rate is low right now. I'm feeling the lag. So coal is precious, so we also don't want to do that. And you guy, go away, get lost, get somewhere else. I've also installed these lava thingies right here, where they just drop in, and this spider might eventually... No. Nah. Screw that. So I'll keep on trading a bit, and then I'll be back when I think I found something quite good. Okay, 1 emerald for cooked chicken. We can get that for free at spawn. So screw that. And then I'll be back in a sec for you, but in a moment for me. Okay guys, so I've got me this librarian right here. He's got paper on the first slot. So let's see how much we can trade for, how much paper he wants from us. Wasn't there a trick where you could double click on that? Yeah, okay, but it's not really easy. So let's trade a bit with this guy. Okay, we got 7 emeralds. Nope, he doesn't want any more. So let's see what his next trade is. I would like to get the gold trade now. So the gold trade is probably the most expensive one, because you have to have gold. Do we want to do that? I don't really know. Can we trade some more paper? Nope, he doesn't want our paper anymore. I think we should go for it once, but twice would be... We don't even have enough emeralds for twice the amount of clocks. So let's see. Hopefully he got another... No, not another trade. But I think we can rip him off of some emeralds again. So that should not be that big of a deal. Okay. So we don't get our emeralds back, which we invested probably. But it's all some kind of trial and error. So I'm just trying to stock up on some emeralds right now, and then we can go into the nether and check out my candidates, which I would like to trade with to get me some gear, diamond swords on the first trade, and that kind of stuff. So it doesn't have to be on the last trade, so you can always unlock it. But if you want to have it consistently, you should go for that. But if you, for example, have something like this, you can just trade for it like that. And now we got ourselves our diamond sword for only 12 emeralds. And basically for free, so I don't have enough emeralds in here anymore. And let's see if we can trade some raw chicken from down there with the guy in the nether. So let's grab this from down here. And some people seem to not understand what this machine actually does. So the thing I wanted to go for was that the chickens which are in here will eventually grow up, and then they will also lay eggs. And I don't want these eggs to just lay around there and despawn. I actually wanted to do something with them, and therefore I installed the hopper down there and the sorting system, which will then get the eggs back in here, and then they will shoot out again, so they will actually reproduce, and that is therefore, so it creates more and more and more chicken. You will always get more because more chicken lay more eggs, and more eggs are more chicken, and so on. So let's go to the nether and check out our guy. I could also farm these reeds, but let's go there. I'll see you there. Alright, so now we are in the nether, and while we are trying to trade with this guy, I wanted to address another little topic which concerns a video from Darkham77, one of my favorite YouTubers, and he made a very cool video a few hours ago. Yeah, should be a few hours, and he was talking about all sorts of different trading mechanisms, what was the perfect villager and that kind of stuff, and I dare you to check that video out. I'll provide a link in the video description so you can actually see what I'm talking about. Nope, we don't want pants. So you can you can see what I am doing right here, and then, well, yeah, you know what I'm doing right here. Get to the point, dang Nick. We have a pick right here. Nothing more for 2 emeralds, but that should be good. We got ourselves another nice little shovel, and let's go back. Man, my inventory is so messed up. Do I have a chest somewhere? Nope. Okay, so let's grab this stuff. Throw away that. Good. Nether brick goes here and quartz goes here, so nobody sees it. I don't want any of these villagers to be killed eventually because of griefing, but well, you can't do anything against it. Just protect them. So let's head on back up. I got this little trapdoor right here so zombies cannot invade my wonderful village. And let's see if they are still still breeding, still doing their thing, and I think we will I don't know if you wanna keep him. I think there's enough in there so that we can get the trade again and again, so let's store that in there, those 2 emeralds, and we have now got a sword, a pick, and a shovel. So the only thing we pretty much need would be an axe, and then we would have our full set of tools complete, except for the hoe. But who needs a diamond hoe? I mean, come on now. Let's store this in there. Oh, we traded quite a bunch, so no, not getting it organized. I guess I'll just leave it in there for now, even though it bugs my OCD quite a bit, but, well, not that big of a problem. So let's try and see if we can get another good one for the end of this episode. A farmer, nope. Cooked fish is not good, and I think this is getting too crazy. I think I'll switch off the breeding right now. Let's check up there if it did anything, if it retracted the piston, should have. Yeah, perfect. So now you can see, now it's not registered as a house anymore. They might breed because there are still these doors and the villagers down there, but they shouldn't, so that should be fixed now. And I'll grab some more of these villagers out here now, and then I guess we'll make use of our little lava setup which we got right there. And man, can't there be a blacksmith or something good right now? I can see emeralds for glowstone, gold. Oh, that was interesting. The first trade with gold, we might try that because we don't want to have gold on the last trade because that can get quite expensive, as I already mentioned in the beginning. What? Projectile protection 2 for 24 emeralds? I mean, that is a total ripoff. Don't do these trades, guys. Do trades like the gold trade on the first slot. That can only go well because then you could have something much more easier on the last slot, which will always unlock the other trades which are locked when you trade it with them for quite a while, and then you have to trade for the last trade, and then every trade gets unlocked. And I'm saying trade a lot, I don't know why. And then you can trade all over again. Let's see what this butcher does. Do we have any? No, not enough pork chop. And then you can trade all over, and you might want to also get the pickaxe trade on last slot, because the last slot does never ever get locked. So that would be quite nice if you would have that on the last slot. Then you can always trade for that and don't have to worry about other trades. And that would be an example for the perfect villager. But it seems like we're having not much luck at the moment of getting a good one. Only guys who want to rip me off. Let's check this priest. Oh man, 1 emerald for 2 redstone. Seriously, you find redstone much more often. Well, you know how it is. They all want to make profits. So let's check this last blacksmith. Do I got any iron in here? Yeah, with the iron you can also build an iron golem farm, which Dakem on the Minecraft server did. With his trading, he has a villager which has got iron on the last slot, and then you can always unlock it for free basically, because you can just build the iron farm and then the iron will get to you while AFKing. So that is also doable, and you don't have to worry about that. And iron is also useful for other things, of course. Man, is there no one good in there? We'll take one more and then I think we'll say bye bye. And let's get this guy, and I also have this lever right here to power that track constantly, because if there are not many villagers in there, they are not gonna get into the corner, and then they are not gonna get picked up. So it needs some tries. Book, man, oh man, I think we don't have that much luck today, but as you can see, we have got 200 almost 300 entities in there, so there has to be a good one now. That's the last one. Okay, screw this. Well, I guess we will then make use of our little lava. Do I have the water actually in there? Yeah, okay, so now let's press this button and we should see our frame rate going up. And there they are, all dead. Wow, it's running much smoother now. Hell, that was a lag beast. So I think we've done quite good progress. I'm sorry that I did not build this on camera, because it was just, you know, it was a bit of trial and error every time rebuilding this, and I don't think that's too interesting. So just have a platform up there with 6 doors, at least 5 blocks away from your other villagers, and then they will start breeding. And remember to have these 2 blocks in front of a door, so they actually recognize it as a house. But if you don't understand that, just make sure to watch Darkham's video. He also explains that quite good. And yeah, then I'll see you next time. Make sure to hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed today's video, and then we'll see us maybe tomorrow, maybe in a few minutes, I don't know. Thanks for watching, guys, and bye bye. Behind here, good. Okay, and the eggs would come in here because the chickens would sit there. Then we could close that off in the wall, just like that, and we wouldn't even notice the chicken behind there.